YouTube friends, so you guys seem to really like my freezer breakfast burritos episode from the Kickstart series, and that recipe also happens to be one of 25 in the free recipe book portion of my newest ebook, Meal Prep, A Beginner's Guide. I will put a link below if you're interested, but it's pretty much everything you need to know about meal prep. So I thought today I would do another recipe from that book of a similar fashion, my freezer breakfast sandwiches. It is perfect for those on-the-go mornings, which, let's be real, is always. Thumbs up if you're stoked about this recipe. First, we will make our egg patties for the sandwiches. Start by spraying down 6 ramekins on your baking sheet. I used 7 to 8 ounces, but just make sure they are oven safe. And you can either use egg whites, or a combination of both. Here I have started with an egg and then just added a little bit of extra egg white to get about 1/4 to 1/3 cup of egg mixture in each ramekin total. So if you decide to use egg whites, make sure that you get about that amount. Also, a side note, I have noticed in the past when I make these with egg whites or egg substitute that the sandwiches tend to defrost a little bit better. So remember, these are freezer breakfast sandwiches, so you have to defrost them and cook them in the microwave in the morning. And when I use the full egg, sometimes the rest of the sandwich cooks and the full egg stays frozen and you have to cook it separately. So if you want this to be easier, I would recommend going with the egg substitute or egg whites. Since I am using some real eggs here and I want them to be like a scrambled patty, I'm just gonna whisk those up. Transfer the entire baking sheet into an oven preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes. It's gonna depend on whether you're using eggs or egg whites or a combination, so just watch them, but you wanna make sure they're cooked thoroughly. Allow to cool a little bit before removing them from the ramekin and you will find perfect little egg patties. Now it's time to assemble a sandwich. Start with an English muffin, Ezekiel, gluten-free, whole wheat, anything you prefer will work. And then you are going to layer on your egg patty, some deli meat, I used lean chicken breast here, but anything will work, and a little bit of cheese. I prefer the thinly sliced cheddar cheese, but if you prefer to go with a low fat or a Swiss or whatever cheese you want, that is just fine. Then you will just wrap it up in plastic wrap and repeat with the rest of your sandwiches. I made 6 because the English muffins come in a pack of 6, so it just made sense. Transfer to a large Ziploc bag or Tupperware and then store in the freezer for later. When it is time to reheat in the morning, you just want to remove the plastic, wrap it in a paper towel, and then heat it in the microwave for about 1 minute and then flip it and do another minute. And like I said, the egg whites tend to defrost a little bit easier. And there you have it, my delicious egg breakfast sandwiches. Perfect for prepping breakfast for the week, or any meal really. Remember that this recipe, along with many others, is available in my brand new ebook, Meal Prep, A Beginner's Guide. It's chock full of tips and tricks to make your meal prepping life a little bit easier. And as a treat, I have of course included the recipe in the PDF, which is available for download in the description box below. Remember to also check out mindovermunch.com for loads of other free recipes. What is your favorite meal prep breakfast? I want to know, so comment below and let me know. And remember, it is all a matter of mind over munch. Stop it. Hey YouTube! So I thought today, nope, that's wrong. In plastic wrap, nope, breakfast egg sandwiches. Egg breakfast sandwiches. Included the loads of ever free.